Today we are going to talk a little bit about mentality, how you should kind of talk to yourself. Before I go into the gym, I want to tell you a short story, and that is one of the coaches I've had this year came up to me during the season and asked me, like, why do you always back yourself, and how do you have that mentality of being the best when you step out on the pitch? And my response was like, am I not performing like I am? And then I explained to him, like, deep down I know exactly what I'm good at and what I need to improve. I might share that with my family, with the coaches, but if someone asks me I'm the best, I will always back myself up, because unless I do that, who's gonna? Funny thing is, like, you gotta put it the other way around. Would you step out on the pitch thinking you're bad? You step out on the pitch thinking you're gonna lose? You wouldn't, right? You would always step out on the pitch thinking, let's win today. So isn't that exactly the same thing when I step out on the pitch thinking I'm the best? Why would I think I'm bad, I'm the worst? When I was 19, we played a preseason friendly against probably the best youth team or U19 team in Sweden, at least in Stockholm. Probably not the best, but one of the best. And I remember my teammates saying, "Oh, we're gonna lose 12-0, Isaac, be on your toes, you're gonna concede a lot of goals today." We lost the game 2-1, but I ended up having probably one of my best games ever. Because in my mind, I was a bit angry because he had already given up on the game. He's a good friend of mine, so if you're watching this video and you know who you are, don't take it personally. But till this day, I can still remember how I felt when he said that. And then going into the game, I had 2-3 good saves after like 15 minutes, and then it was game on. My manager this year asked me about a goalie, and I gave him a pretty clear explanation of what I thought he was good at and what I thought he needs to improve upon, and so. But then I finished with, just remember, it's no competition for me. In fact, bring down Donnarumma and I'll show I'm Premier League material. That was what I said to the manager. His response was, Isaac, if you want, you could stay here and take us to Allsvenskan. But the thing about this mindset is you can't just have it, you gotta earn it. Like, would I back my amateur team up when we go play against Real Madrid? Yes, I would. But in a way, it sounds weird, doesn't it? How do you earn that right to be that self-confident and self-believe in yourself? When someone say mentality in sport, my mind always goes to Kobe Bryant. The work ethic, the dedication, the dedicating his whole life to one thing, and that was becoming the best basketball player ever. Apparently, he used to walk around saying, like, with full belief, saying, I'm better than Michael Jordan. And what gives him the right to say stuff like that? For me, what gives a player the right to say stuff like that and act like they're the best is if they are either hard worker, like actually showing I want to excel, or they're performing really well. If you stay after training, watch videos in the locker room, come early, give compliments to the teammates, trying to lift everyone up, then that's how you earn the right. And for me, I believe if you're gonna back yourself up, then you always gotta back the team up. no matter what. And like I said, Kobe walked around acting and saying that he was better. And let's be honest here, if he didn't do something right, that wouldn't have been a story. Do you get what I mean? If you lose or don't achieve it, so be it. If you don't achieve it, no one will know about you. So you might as well believe, back yourself, and try to go all the way. Of course, you're gonna have moments where it didn't go your way. Lost a big game, made a big mistake, played your worst game ever. It's going to happen. It's so tough, and I've been there. But then, a few days after, you gotta take a step back, have a look at it and think, okay, why did I lose? What happened here? How should I prepare for the next season? And having that mindset, I think it gives you the right to have that much self-confidence. But you gotta do the hard work, because no one likes a talker unless they show it. To Michael Jordan, he said something about he never lost a game in his life. He only ran out of time. And that's the kind of mindset I love. And you gotta earn the right to say stuff like that. There are people I know that are better than me in some areas, and that's what I mean. Deep down, I know. But when we step out on the pitch and we're competing, I'm gonna have that mindset that I'm the best, my team is the best, we are going to win. It's not about pushing them down by saying you're a bad player, you're a worse team than us. It's about lifting the team up, backing yourself, and knowing that you've done the hard work. And trust me, if you are better than me, I'm gonna find out why. And I'm gonna work even more. Because that is my responsibility as an athlete, to push myself where most people wouldn't. Worst thing I know is the player that talks, he thinks he's so good, but doesn't back it up either with performance or any sort of hard work. Maybe they played higher up, know some people, but that sort of confidence only works when things go right. What you do when things go wrong? Proper confidence comes from knowing what the others don't and doing what the others won't. What is the secret to confidence? Walk chest up and always think you're the best man for the job. Always believing in yourself and the team. And you need to back it up with hard and smart work.